One. We are live today. Hi, if you are tuning in today, we're going to discuss behind the scene about dormitory with our brother Nazrul Islam. Oh, that's the introduction. Normally, I will do live with some intro. Okay. Anyway, why
Oh,
we are doing
okay.
this today? If you guys are tuning in, now we are going to discuss about behind the scene from the dormitory. Hopefully, those who are tuning in today through our profile and through our page, they will be able to hear some discussion between me and Nazrul Islam and how we can help our migrant brothers to cope with especially Ramadan. And if you have any solution, you can provide some comments at the comments button so that we can discuss and we can see how we can help them ease their misery, burden and challenges that they have faced. And in fact, we will be tuning in with some of these our brothers. Imam Hussein will join us soon after that, and maybe I'm going to share this with you guys. Imam will be sharing with us about the real challenges. So we'll be taking behind the scenes in dormitory itself, where he's now preparing behind us. And now Nazrul, you have approached me yesterday. This was the last minute request, guys.
Yeah.
When Nazrul texted me yesterday, Abang, can we do some live together with me? Nazrul, what's actually the concern?
Actually, concern was there's a lot of my migrant brothers. Most of them, mostly they are following me in my Facebook page or my Facebook post. So many of them approach me, Nasrul Bhai. Everyone is now giving advice and encouraging us through coming to life and giving us various career guidance. Why not you? So then I received a number of messages from them, and then I feel that I should do something. So I shall encourage them in this current pandemic situation. So I have in mind there are quite a number of things we can do. So in this situation, I will focus on soft skill, as many of our migrant brothers, they are unable to out from their dormitory. Most of them are in um, isolation or quarantine. So therefore, they has internet facilities government has provided, so they can use this platform to gain knowledge. And yeah, so that is why actually I get into touch with you. I know you are the better person, a
Come on.
speaker, leader. You are, yeah, you are the leadership development coach, and then also your trainer in many of Bangladeshi brothers. They know you very well, you know, so many of them has been attended you in your class as well.
Alhamdulillah.
Yeah.
Such a nice point. You are so kind, my brother Nazrul. Okay, anyway, let's not talk about me. Eventually, how many Bangladeshi brothers we have in Singapore? Do you have any idea?
It's around 130,000
Wow,
about.
that's a lot. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so and then
Okay.
most of them are living in dormitories as well.
Okay. Right.
Yeah.
I think it's time for us to bring our brother Imam Hussein. I think he's ready. All right. Maybe we're gonna share with him, brother. Let's bring in our brother Imam. Assalamualaikum,
Assalamualaikum.
bhai. Can you hear
Waalaikumsalam.
me?
How are you? Yes, sure.
Alhamdulillah. How are you coping, my brother?
Alhamdulillah, fine.
Alhamdulillah. Okay. Nazrul have approached you, is it? To be part
Yes,
of this.
yes.
Yeah.
Nazrul
Okay.
Bhai is one of the most person who inspires to learn everything and learn something.
Alhamdulillah. Okay. You can see the screen over there, right? Maybe you can
Yes.
read some. So if you can't hear me, maybe you can read some of the screen. I'm gonna post some question for you. Maybe you can answer.
Okay,
Okay.
okay.
How are you, brother Imam?
Yes, Alhamdulillah, fine.
Alhamdulillah. Okay. How is it now there? What's the current condition now in the dome? I'm sure people are very curious out there, looking at all every day. There's a story about dormitory, the spike of COVID-19. The numbers are picking up. coming from dormitory cluster, right? So I'm not sure whether you guys are affected or moving out something like that. I heard some of this our migrant brothers, I mean, they are being placed at certain quarantine area like what Nazrul had mentioned. So what is it like staying currently in dome? What's the current condition now, brother Imam?
Now our dormitory under isolation period. It will be finished 26th April. So now everything actually going smoothly. So no problem there, and I hope everything will be okay.
How many are you are staying in the same room currently?
Uh, Bed actually for 12%, but we are staying
Four,
9%.
4%. Four.
And 9%.
9%. Oh, not in one room got 9%.
Yes, correct.
Okay. So currently after the COVID-19, so during the COVID-19 itself, so how many are you currently in this room? How many of you now in this room?
Now we are staying 9%, but bed for 12%.
Now still nine. Nazrul, is it correct? Now still nine.
Yeah, there are many dormitories, even though more. Yeah, so some have 12%, some have 10%,
Mostly
some
12%.
14% even. Yeah. So
Oh,
yeah.
okay. So which dormitory are you in right now, Imam?
Chokran Lodge 2. It was Samboang shipyard opposite
You are
location.
in Sembawang shipyard opposite. There's a dormitory over there.
Yes, correct.
Okay, okay. Does any of your friends, okay, let me check here. Okay, okay. Is there any of your, you can hear me, right?
Yes.
Okay. Does any of your
Yes.
Yeah,
roommate
we are
affected
hearing you.
by the
Oh,
coronavirus? Does your
No,
roommate
yet
affected by
alhamdulillah
coronavirus?
everything okay. Yet nobody affected.
Nobody. Good,
Alhamdulillah
good.
everything okay.
Okay, so every day, is there any changes in the dormitory right now?
No, actually no changes there.
No, no changes. So you guys are living as per normal, staying there as per
Yes.
normal.
Yeah, just isolation. We staying in room. Cannot go outside. Only 1 hour time have to go for a shop. One mini mart have there.
Oh, minimum.
Another okay 1 hour only we can go there. Another time we have to stay room inside.
Oh, okay, okay, right. Azrul, you can ask some question if you want to, because these are some
yeah,
questions.
definitely. So, as many of our brothers want to know about the current situation, so may I know what are the facility available in the dorm for you guys as you are in isolation?
Now we are not under any facilities. We just only get the makan from the governments, and on another all those things like hand sanitizer, then mask, temperature meter beforely they are provided, and now everything going smoothly.
Oh,
Oh,
well
that
done,
means you
well
are,
done.
yeah. That means the government has provided the facility of food, and then hand
Yes,
sanitizer, and then thermometer to check. Is it?
yes, correct, correct.
Oh, oh, okay. And then also they given any SIM card for you
Yeah.
guys?
Oh, sorry, I was forgetting. Yeah, they give us a SIM card. It was a 15 GB data.
Oh, that's
Okay.
great. That's great. Uh, so does your company contacting with you to know your situation, how you are doing every day?
Yes, actually, my boss connecting every day, more than 2 3 times. They want to
Oh,
know
that's
our
great.
condition. Yes, good, and it's quite. And every weekly we have submitted our body temperature to our office. Boss individually checking everything.
I'm curious, Imam, what's the preparation tomorrow?
Oh,
Inshallah, tomorrow
okay.
is Ramadan, right? So what's the
Yes,
preparation
correct.
like?
Preparation. I'm mentally prepared for from Ramadan, and we have nothing to do. Meals are provided from the government, so we cannot make our meal. Just we just can perform Ramadan.
So one day,
Mentally,
how
we are
many meals?
prepared.
One day, how many meals over there?
3 times.
3 times. Oh, okay.
Yes.
How's the meal? Is it okay? You love it? You love the meal?
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, this situation we was thankful to Singapore government and especially Mr. PM Mr. Lee and everybody else.
Oh,
Done.
that's great. So, remember, I have some question to ask you.
Yes,
So,
sure.
in your dormitory, how many times you need to take the daily temperature? Is there one time, or you taking more than once?
Regarding the MOM law, we follow 2 times we record, but we actually everybody checking more than 2 3 times.
Oh, good, good. And then right, after first circuit breaker took place, many migrant brothers say that they are worrying about, oh, we can't go out, we can't shopping, right? So we can't go for gym or exercise. So how it affect in your dorms, in your roommate? Is there are they worrying about the situation?
Actually, first of all, I share my feelings. Actually, it is the right way and right decision for us, save our life, save the country. But someone worried, but we have to follow it. Whatever regarding government say, this is best for us.
Mm. Okay,
Do
that's
you?
great. Then how about that? Yeah, yeah. Shall I ask?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah. So the day before yesterday, our Honorable PM Mr. Lee, he has announced an extension of this circuit breaker period for another 4 weeks. So does it changes your mindset? Is there any changes in your roommate mindset, what they're going to do, how is there any worrying or anything else?
Actually, now that's 6 until now we are staying in room inside. So something feel bored and hope isolation period finish after we will can get chance for exercise, can get some space for exercise. I hope dormitory operators should shall provide it.
Imam, but you can go down to the shop, right?
Oh,
No, I can go only for 1 hour.
One hour. What do you mean by 1 hour?
Specific 9
Timing.
8 o'clock
Timing.
to 9 o'clock. Yes,
8 to 9 o'clock, you can go down. The rest of the time, you stay in your room
yes, correct.
with all your friends. Are they from the
oh,
same company?
Sorry.
Are they from the same company?
Yes, correct. But here
Uh,
now, our roommates mostly are sleeping, so that's why I cannot show you.
so they're
all of them are sleeping.
okay.
Yeah, mostly sleeping.
Okay. You are from the dormitory. Can you show a bit? Maybe I'm not sure whether you can show something.
Actually, I show the location. Get the camera.
Oh, hi. None of you, is it? Oh, okay. So you're not allowed. You're only staying over there.
Yes, correct.
Oh, okay. Thank you for
Okay,
for
good, good.
sharing. So what do you do every day like that? How do you spend your time?
Every day, actually, I perform 5 time prayers. Then
Inshallah.
I contact my family and friends. I learn something in YouTube, and I try to connect with my more friends to contact. Actually, that's all.
Oh,
Inshallah.
okay. So Imambai, so
Yes.
as a current situation, right? So most of us we need to stay home. So how you remit, how you send money to your family? Is there?
Uh, if there have now few online opportunity, online website to send money, and
Mom, we can't hear
every
you. We can't hear
We
uh,
can't hear you.
it, okay, now here we can send by some online website. We can send remit, and also every week, one day, dormitory operators arrange someone to send money. They come level one, so who want to send money, go below and send by this way.
Wow, we are very
Oh,
fortunate.
that's good. Good. Good
Current
facilities
button
there.
is here.
Yes, correct.
Yes, Nazrul, we
Hmm.
have our friend
So
here. Can see the comment over there?
Oh,
Mr.
okay.
Thank you so much, sir. Was tuning in to the live. So he had some question. How will this affect your mindset when you return to work? Oh, you want to say something, Imam? How will it affect your
Oh,
thinking, your
I
mindset?
am to say, I am to thank Singaporeans, all Singaporeans, Singapore governments, even all of you, and those who supports and help us behind, and all of the volunteers. They are working really hard for us. I can see them, but I can speak them. I cannot share my feelings with them, but I want to give thanks a lot.
Oh, they send the food every morning, 3 times a
Every
day, right?
morning, yeah, three times every morning and noon and evening.
So you have your specific timing to pick up the food to you. For
Yes,
example,
yes,
this room, this time, that room. Yeah, I
yes,
believe
correct.
so. Correct.
Yes,
Okay.
correct.
Okay. Wonderful,
Okay, remember, I have
guys.
our audience, Mr. Darren Beston. He has asked one question. So, how will
Okay.
affect this in your mindset when you return to work? আমি বাংলাতে বলি যে আপনি যদি পরবর্তীতে কাজে ফিরে যান এই কোভিড-19 শেষে, এটা কিভাবে আপনার মনকে এফেক্ট করবে এই বিষয়টা জানতে চাইছে।
Okay, I can speak in English. Actually,
Sure, sure.
I don't
Sure,
know
sure,
the
sure.
good English, but I try.
Okay, sure, sure. Yeah, no worry on that.
Okay, actually, after the finish the COVID-19, we joined the work. Hopefully, something affected actually our physically because mostly people now are sleeping and standing, sitting, nothing to do. And I hope after finish this isolation period, we shall get some space for exercise. So if we get that, hope everybody will become healthy and mindfully. Our boss take care us every day. They inspire us. They take care everything about our health and mind. So hope no effect badly. I hope we can join happy and goodly.
Inshallah. Hopefully,
Okay.
after 1st June, we can go back. Do what we can
Inshallah.
to. Well, of course, it won't be as normal, but probably we can get back to work for some of us. Okay. Later part, we will have some guests. I guess I've invited some guests can provide you some insights. So he's a friend, a good friend of mine. I'll share with you later. This is a surprise for you, Imam. I just shared with Nazrul. Later we talk about him.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe you know share something. Yeah, Nazrul, a good question. Any question for me?
Yeah. Okay. For Imam Bhai. So
Okay.
my last question will be for today. Going to start our Ramadan Kareem, right? So,
Yes.
is there any food facilities for you guys in the early morning? The dormitory management arranged for you guys.
Yeah. The volunteer was recorded. Those who want to perform Ramadan, so they take note. They will provide the timely makan. I hope everything will be okay.
Mm. Okay, that's great to know. And then one small note for you. If you
Okay.
face any difficulties for the food issue for Ramadan Kareem, so you may approach MWC. There are some of my friends who volunteering for them, so they may guide you. So do contact me if you face any difficulties. I may help you on this to liaise with
Sure,
them.
brother.
Okay,
Sure. Sure.
and then for now we have one more guest, so who going to share with us more things, and then also we'll talk about we're going to know from Mr. Israel. So how in the long run in for after COVID-19, so how we can get prepared, how we can train our mindset. So there are a lot of questions to ask him, and we try to get some insight. So how the local community think about us. So stay tuned with us. Then we'll discuss on that shortly.
Inshallah.
Okay. So yeah.
Yes.
So Mr.
Hopefully.
Israel.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Please,
have
please, Nazrul, please.
anything to ask him? You have anything to ask Mr. Imam?
No,
No, for
everything
now.
okay.
Okay, so stay tuned. So shortly we'll discuss. So, Mr. Israel. So as you are Singaporean, so what's your view on migrant workers? So those are working in 180 and 4,000, about 180,000, 280,000 plus, right? Yeah. So how is the your viewpoint on that? Can you share with us about your view?
Oh, mashallah. It's a very strong uh, question on me to ask this. So what are my views on migrant workers? I've been working with all these brothers. Doesn't matter. It's from Bangladeshi, from India, China, Thailand. Since I was working in shipyard many years ago, as I move on to oil and gas construction, I met a lot of these brothers along the way. They have not become only my colleagues. In the long run, they have become my friends. And on my views, I can't speak on behalf of Singapore, but I can speak on behalf of myself on my views. Personally, they are part of this working force. Okay, who actually bring Singapore to the next level, contributing to the economy, and like what the current our PM has mentioned that we need to support them, okay, because they've been part of our community for many times and they have embraced on our culture. We have worked together before and I've seen many volunteers. It's like a whole family, in Singapore. I would not like to in fact draw a line of segregate between these migrant and Singaporean. I don't think so. At the end of the day, we are facing this storm together, right? COVID-19, the challenges that we have to brace together, and this is the time we will just speak along humanity other than races or nationality. I don't think that should be the line. Nazrul. That's my answer.
Yeah, that's great to that's great to hear from you. Yeah, yeah, sometimes one small encouraging word can change someone's life. So word is I believe word is a power. So your one powerful word can motivate thousands of migrant workers here. So in this
Nazrul, you are breaking up. I can't hear you.
hello,
Yeah,
hello,
yeah,
are
okay.
you listening?
Yes, can hear.
Hello,
Yes, can.
hello,
Hello, hear me? Yeah,
hello,
I can hear you. Can hear
Mr.
you.
Israel, are you listening?
Yes. I can hear you. Very clear.
Hello,
Yeah, I can hear you. Nazrul, I can hear you. Yes, very clear.
Mr. Israel. You can hearing, yeah? Oh, okay.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So, what local citizen can do? Yeah. My question is to you: what local citizen can do to encourage our migrant communities here, as they has been affected badly by COVID-19? So, yeah. So, is there any insight you can share with us?
Nazrul, can you rephrase your question again? Nazrul, can you hear me?
Mr.
Yes. You are breaking up. Is it your internet? I can hear you. Imam, can you hear me, Imam?
Yes,
Imran Bhai
Yeah,
শুনতেছেন? Imran Bhai?
yeah.
yes, yes,
Can
I can hear clearly.
can hear. Yes. What is your question again? What's your question again?
Oh, can hear? Can hear
Yeah,
me?
can. Yes.
Maybe my internet is poor.
But I
Yeah.
can hear you. Can hear you. Yeah.
Yeah. The question was is what you guys can do to encourage our migrant community here, as as we have been affected by COVID-19 badly. So, so is there any encouraging word for them to
Oh,
say?
encouraging. Okay. All right.
Hmm?
Hopefully there will
You
be a guest
can't
of
hear
mine
me?
to share this. Yeah. Okay. Uh, Technically, what I can say is we
You can
are
hear
all.
me?
Yeah, can hear you. Can hear you. Imam, can you hear me? Yeah, Imam.
Yes, yes,
Yes,
clearly.
yes, Imam can hear me. Okay. So some of these points which I can bring across. In fact, like I mentioned earlier, everybody is facing the same storm. Okay. Not only migrant workers. Some of us are, some of us are unemployed. Some of us, some businesses are affected, and so on. Okay, I think later our Nazrul Bhai will join us. Okay, not sure where he is now. Maybe it's
Sure.
connection failure. Yeah, connection failure. Yes. So that was the question he asked. Okay, how can we encourage? Hopefully, some of our brothers are tuning in. I'm not sure how people are tuning in, right? I'm
Yeah.
not sure how people are tuning in to see this video or to see this live session. Hopefully, it could inspire many to come forward to help our migrant brothers. And that's why we invited Imam Hussein, and it was initiated by Nazrul Islam, by a friend of mine, a safety coordinator, quite a famous guy. Okay, Nazrul, are you here?
Yeah, I'm hearing you
Yeah,
now. Are you?
okay, okay. Can you hear me right? Okay. Yes, some word of encouragement. I would say that all of us are affected. Okay. For the time being, I think we need to just listen to the order that requested us to stay at home, to stay in dormitory, just to bear a little pain for the benefit, okay, of the safety of everyone else in Singapore, right? So I know we are feeling the misery of. I cannot compare apple to apple. I cannot make any comparison. I say that okay, I'm doing very bad right now, and you are not. And everybody have their own sets of pain or challenges. I say that challenges that they have gone through. Okay,
Yep.
but hopefully that we can get through this after 1st June, inshallah. Then
Inshallah.
what we can do is we'll start to connect with each other. Okay, later we will start discuss some of the things that we can discuss to help you guys. I have discussed with Nazrul Bhai, okay, that what I think we can support you, for example, to keep you guys busy with knowledge enhancement. Okay, so that mentioned earlier by our friend Darren Button, right? Mentioned that to prepare you for when you're going to go back to work, what kind of mindset? Because a lot of us are not working, all right, are staying in dormitory, okay, or we're not active, you see, we're not doing sports and so on. So what are the things that we can do? So I may not have all the solution right here, but this is where this platform beautifully, social media, we can help one another, right? That's why I openly invited some of my friends to tune in so that they can contribute anything. I'm open, not only about me. If they can support you in anything, if they could have some
Mm,
program,
great.
some training, some motivator speaking, it could be moral support, it could be monetary support, anything that we could actually lighten your burden. So we need each other support in the sense that it doesn't mean that we could take not only one way kind of direction, right? So this is one way. So I've discussed this with Nazrubai. We can see how we can support you, inshallah. So even for Ramadan, I'm sure MUIS have come up with some online, I think YouTube videos, right, on Bangladeshi. So you to prepare yourself for Ramadan and so on. There's a short clip for you, right? Inshallah. Later we see how far this conversation can go. So there's
Yeah,
one question.
inshallah.
There is one question by Rukmari Avanta. How is your family taking up this issue? Wow, question. How is family taking up? Oh, Imam.
Okay.
Actually, family was worried. They're thinking more. But all time I call them and I say them, don't worry. Here, Singapore government take care us very nicely. It's like we are here local, same thing. So family always we share our positive information, and this now they are understanding our condition and how the governments take care us.
Good, good. Okay, my friend is waiting right
Uh,
here. Okay, he's a friend of mine. Let me
Okay.
introduce you to my friend. He's now very geared up to share with you some of the tips.
Okay.
I
Oh,
personally
fantastic, fantastic.
bring him up to this for this live session so that he can inspire you. He's a motivational speaker, entrepreneur. And the best part, he's a doctor. Okay, Imam, you
Oh,
have any
that's great.
question? Nazrul, you have any question? You ask him. Okay, let me bring in our guest here. My name is Dr. Muhammad Taufiq. How are you, Doc?
Assalamualaikum everyone.
Assalamualaikum.
Okay, by the way, Doc,
Waalaikumsalam.
let me introduce you to them.
Okay.
I'm not sure you can see their name. Okay, hang on. Not sure whether you see their name. There you go. Can you see? Right. On
Yeah.
top is
Yeah.
Imam Hussein. Then this doctor and Nazrul Islam below. He's the guy who actually contacted me to do this live
Mm.
together, to share with the Dormitory. He have a lot of followers, by the way, doctor.
Oh wow.
Bangladesh market, sister man. I tell you. He can. Our inspiring words can actually go further beyond, beyond just this conversation. Inshallah, hopefully.
Mm.
Yes.
Oh,
Doc, yes, okay. So, Doc have something to share. Maybe in terms of, we are currently having 9%, Imam, right? 9% living in dormitory, and they are staying there. Imam, you want to share again? Oh, that's okay. I think you can just repeat this live again. Technically, just shared earlier the condition of the dormitory itself, the room itself. 9% is staying, and they are not allowed to go out. So it could be another issues, like for example, hygiene issues, or even how to stay healthy, especially during Ramadan. Maybe, Doc, you want to give them some inspiring words, please, sir.
Okay. Thank you again, Nazrul, for inviting me here. Assalamualaikum to Imam and Nazrul. Nice to meet you too.
Waalaikumsalam.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
nice to
You
meet
too.
you too.
So I just heard. I think like 9 people, 9 of you in one room. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. So at least the 9 of you can interact with one another, right? You're in the same room, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I mean, the good thing is you have some friends to talk to and interact with. And I think since Ramadan is coming, also good you guys can like do prayers together and things like that. Because for the rest
Yes.
of
Correct.
us, we only can pray with whoever's at home. So
Yeah,
whoever
yeah.
is at home with us, that's
That's
all
very true.
our group is. So I think Alhamdulillah, that's 9 people is quite good number. So maybe some tips on how to stay healthy. I would say, of course, the usual hygiene advice. Make sure you guys wash your hands, stay clean. Do you have any particular concerns or issues that you're wondering, or how I can help you? So, because I don't really understand, I want to understand more on how is the living like there. Do you have any questions that maybe I can help you with before I give some advice?
Okay, for dormitory wise, I have some question to you. So
Mm-hmm.
there are some people. There has a common symptom of like a fever or coughing. The without this COVID situation, previously also people get sick, right? But
Mm.
nowadays, that day I get to know one of my friend. He called me that his roommate have a running nose, but he do not want to say that out loudly because people are worrying about saying about their sickness. So maybe they worry about, I need to go isolation or something like that. So in this case, what is your opinion for those people who are still scared to say what disease they have or
Okay, I
something?
think I can understand. I think they are worried that if they have any symptoms, they are already isolated and separated, and they cannot do a lot of things, right? So I think at this time, it's very important that all of us have to play our part. It's not We cannot just think about ourselves, because if we think about ourselves, it will actually affect a lot of people. So if you can tell them that if you just keep the symptoms to yourself, you may end up infecting a lot of other people. So instead of you alone being isolated, you also cause other of your friends, many of your friends, to get affected as well. So I think now, especially Ramadan coming, is the best time to start to think of others. So don't think that it's just for
I
yourself,
understand.
but it's to protect others as well. Yeah. So that's my advice, I think.
And then one more things I would like to ask you about how they shall practice their hygiene. As Mr. Imam has mentioned that, so he has his room has 9 people. So So there is maintaining the hygiene is very crucial. So
Mm.
if they not maintain hygiene, they may have some other disease like um, eczema or something like that. So in this case, what your advice for hygiene purpose?
Yeah, I think the hygiene advice is still the same. Must have regular hand washing. If they are not feeling well, wear a mask. And if I mean, because our culture or your culture, there's a lot of closeness. There's a lot of physical contact. There's a lot of handshaking.
Yep.
There's a lot of hugging. So at this time, I think we
Yep.
need to minimize that. Unfortunately, we cannot do the same thing that we used to do. So even our Singapore Mufti also has advised not even to shake hands. So we just put our hands here. So instead of shaking hands, we just put our hands here. So we minimize contact. I think that is the best way
Yeah.
to prevent this from spreading.
Imam, any question for Dr. Imam?
Okay, that's great.
No, I got my answer already.
Alhamdulillah.
Wow, so
Uh,
good. Okay.
Great. Great.
Maybe I can give some advice because when you
Okay,
are stuck
sure.
in a place, it's the same for most people. When we are stuck at one place, sometimes we get to feel a bit lazy. We like to sleep a lot. We just don't know what to do. Very bored. So it's important to stay active, even though you are stuck in one place. We can try our best to stay active. Maybe try to stand more, do a bit more. Can even do workout just on the spot. If you have access to internet, right, you can look at YouTube for like physical workout. Because I think it's good to keep our body moving, keep us active, keep our brain active. Because I think when we are always busy, is gonna also make our immune system down. So we have
Yep.
to keep active, because last time if you're busy working outside, you are active, but now zero. So if physically active is important, try to get enough sleep, but don't sleep too much. Too much sleep also may make you feel a bit slow and down as well. And I think, of course, make sure you try to eat regularly. And I think with Ramadan coming, just make sure you eat the right amount of food. Don't try not to eat too much, because you may feel too bloated. So since you're not as active as before, maybe don't need to eat too much as last time, right? So last time you eat very active, very hardworking, but now no, not so much work. Then maybe don't need to eat so much. Yeah,
yeah.
and I think with
Yeah.
Ramadan coming, there's going to be a lot of activities you can do. Like prayers or read the Quran, or like what you guys discussed about learning new things, learning about Islam, or classes, or even learn a new language or pick up new skills. So many things you can learn online now. So it's really the best time to upgrade ourselves and fill up our time productively. So our brain and our body must be active.
Inshallah.
Yeah, that's
Mm.
great. Fantastic to know that as a very good info which our fellow migrant brother they can learn from this word and they can take the encouragement and they can start their taking up any free courses or online courses. So in this point of time, I would like to ask either Mr. Israel or Mr. Taufiq. So, is there any online platform which giving any free online course for migrant workers, those living in Singapore? Is there any institute that you know or something like that?
Okay, I think let me answer this for a while, right? I think Dr. Taufiq might have his own answer too. We have discussed this earlier. I shared with you that currently NPC, I think you're working with some of the companies. They are providing some free online courses. There are multiple courses that you can, over 100 courses out there that you can learn. And in fact, I think some of my curious friends, they also provide some free webinar that you can learn from. I do some training, free training, motivation talks, emotion management, leadership, and so on, using my own Facebook group. And I may not be providing you all these solution. This is not the platform here, because I may not have all the answers for you right now. But what I can do is, using this platform, maybe using Dr. Taufiq contact, we could actually come together to help you with some things like, for example, online dakwah provided by Muiz itself, and some of us will come in, provide you some knowledge technical to prepare you prepare yourself, to keep you active, and prepare you when you actually will go back to work in future, inshallah. Yeah, Brother, you want to add something?
Yeah, I think nowadays there's just so much information online. There's a lot of many companies and organizations are giving free classes and free trainings online. You can even find those that may not be just specific for migrant workers, but for anyone to learn. You know, so don't limit yourself. There's just nowadays there's just so much knowledge and skills that we can learn. Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Very good, very good.
Yeah, by the way,
And then,
Imam,
yeah,
sorry. By the way,
yes,
Imam is at Sembawang Dormitory, yes?
Yes.
Sembawang
yes.
Dormitory. So currently they are quarantined. They are not quarantined inside dormitory. They are not moving out to any other quarantine location that what you've heard on, maybe in some army camps. I think in Singapore Expo, I believe there is a quarantine location. But currently they are there. So Dr. Taufiq have some plans. Maybe you're going to share with us what are some of these initiatives that you have came up with.
Oh, actually, it's not my own, but it's some of my friends' contact has started collecting funds to channel to some of the workers who are housing in certain areas, and I think he's building bridges. They are currently focusing on the dormitory in Geylang, if I'm not wrong. So that is their focus for them. And I think if they are providing kurma, milk, some basic necessities like prayer mats, clothes, some biscuits, Milo. So a lot of the basic necessities that we all need for Ramadan. And I think yeah, we can if we have other opportunities for other dormitories to also benefit. I think it will be quite good for us to work and contribute as well.
Nazrul, anybody knows you
Oh,
from
that's
in
great.
Geylang?
Sorry. For Gelang, I have to check. I might have some friend living there, but yeah. So this is very good initiative. We highly appreciate it. There are a lot of organization, lot of NGOs has doing similar thing. They bring out their helping hand. Has been contribute to various dormitories. There has been given sanitizer or food, so many things. So we are blessed actually working in Singapore. So to having people like you guys, so we are taking a lot of motivation for all those activities, as our Imam Bhai said. So this is should be the way. When our bad time come, we shall encourage other, help each other. Okay, so in this point of time, so as they are in at home, so there are a lot of course in online to take. Yes, I am agree with you, but for this particular time for the personal development instead of a professional, because professional development mostly is now stuck. Mostly about the personal development. What are the course are you recommend, Mr. Israel, as you has been training for more than 5 to 10 years, right? So is there any specific course they should go for?
Uh, okay, Azrul, to answer to that question, it depending on their level of current stage. For example, current expertise, are they supervisory level or are they currently a workers level? For me to actually provide you with some relevant solution or even recommendation for any of your brothers over here. Uh, I think at this point of time, to upgrade yourself may not be, I don't know, I may be wrong, it may not be the current stage right now. So what you need to do right now is to build your I would say build your strength emotionally, okay, because there's a lot of things that's going on. Some of these people have been sending, comments to stay safe because they understand that it's not about just upgrading yourself with new knowledge. Because if your emotional is not stable, okay, this is what happens. Right? You look at some of this news out there. People are all tension, right, at this current moment with all these challenges. But we don't know what is the background story. So I'm not going to speculate, right? But emotion management courses to keep calm, and especially now Ramadan coming. This is a good time for you to I'll say upgrade yourself spiritually first. Okay, initially, then there's many courses out there. It's up to your preference. There's many. I do not want to specifically recommend you one courses. It depends on your level of interest. And right now, I'm sure everybody now is looking at various resources or various, for example, move they're going to make. Okay, maybe some business may have changed due to COVID-19. Maybe their perception and thinking have changed because due to the new challenges. And people are now looking at, for example, essential business, because this is what is currently having. Those who are not essential are not working. So that could be a new change. But of course, you can see some positive change despite whatever story that you heard. You can see some positive change. So I always believe that look at some positive story. Try not to spend a lot of time in social media. It could drain your energy. Trust me. After I scroll many times, I got so tired of all these bad remarks and comments. I'm not saying that all of them are wrong, but it will drain your energy. Try to spend lesser time, especially Ramadan. Spend lesser time in looking at social media. Reading books is good. Looking at some motivational videos are good for you to upgrade yourself. Hopefully, I can come up with something. I will discuss with Nazrul later. That is how we can support you. Maybe Dr. Taufiq, when it comes in, provide any mindset change. I don't know. We can always do some Zoom training without live, some Zoom training, free for you guys. Hopefully, it's a way of giving back.
Yeah, I'd be happy to help out, inshallah.
Okay.
Thank you.
So,
Inshallah. That will be awesome.
okay. So, some parting words or some good words from our friend Darren Benton. Stay healthy, stay safe. These are all encouragement for our friends out there. This is truly appreciate, right? Thank you for your sharing, and even for Rukmani Avanta say keep encouraging your family, right? Stay positive. Everything going to be normal very soon. Stay healthy. So these are all positive words. These are all words that coming up from this platform, telling you, and these are the things that we need. These are the words that we need sometimes at the point of time. Encouraging words to be kind to each other. I would say, yeah. Okay. Is there anything you want to share? Because I think we are already exceeding 30 minutes, 40 minutes discussion. Yes. Dr.
Yeah. So, yeah, Dr. Taufik, would you like to share anything else
Maybe you want
with
to
our
put
audience?
some pointers, or you need any help, you can type in the comments. For example, maybe you want to put some
What do you
comments if you want. No, I mean, yeah, if you want to help migrant brothers, your initiative in Geylang or any other location of entry, or all your initiative, okay, you can put inside the comments. See how Nazrul and myself can support this. Okay, hopefully these are one way to help each other during bad times.
Yeah, I think it'd be nice to if we can connect to all the relevant NGOs who are providing the aids and support. I think that's like what Nazrul mentioned. There's quite a few. So if Nazrul knows of any other areas or any other dormitories that need support or assistance, do let us know. That we can try our best to go around our network and see how we can support. And I think for us all, just remember that we're all in this together. You guys are not just migrants or whatever. We're all in Singapore. We're all living here together. We're all like same family. Even our government is, want to make sure that you guys are safe and healthy, because we also need you guys to be healthy and continue to be working. So we're all in this together, and with Ramadan coming, all Muslims are also fasting, and we're all also going through the same thing. So just remember that we're doing this together, inshallah.
Inshallah. Okay, I think we can discuss further outside of this platform.
Inshallah.
Yeah. Okay, hopefully guys, you have any other comments?
And then,
Can we
so lastly, I would like to say thank you, three of you, to come up on pop up in the platform. So this is our first trial session. So we are not very well versed about this STEM. So as COVID-19 taught us a lot of subjects that were unknown. So this is that platform. So in this platform, as we just launched this live session from today. So I would like to have you in future live session as well. So in future live session, we're going to do some specific topic, and we'll do some training online, so that many of our not only migrants, everyone can be benefited. So we'll look forward to have some session like personal development, how to train their mindset or stay healthy at the dorm. The many people say, okay, stay home, stay safe, but none of them give any hints or solution. So how they can stay fit, as Mr. Taufiq said. So hygiene we need to practice, but there are something you can do like exercise, and then there are the way how they can easily do without instrument. So there are many things in will come up in our next session. So that's all for my side today. And lastly, I thank Singapore government, and those are the frontline workers like doctors and nurses and essential services. They really put their hand and to safeguard our migrant brothers and locals. So there are a lot of migrant brother has been found positive day by day. They put their self in risks to help them, to treat them. So we salute them as well for doing that. And then many of our Bangladeshi, it would be their word as well, as I said. So they always, I see many of them posting their the Honorable Prime Minister PM Lee and many of our frontline workers. So that is actually situation really changed, and they has motivated them. So this is the way we should work hand to hand. So not go further. Maybe we next session we'll have some more idea. So Mr. Taufik, if you have any specific things to say or present, do contact us or do contact with Mr. Israel, so we can have with large audience in the future. That's all from me. Mr. Israel,
Okay, thank you.
are you want to wrap up?
Yeah, thank you, Imam. You okay, Imam?
Yes.
Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah. Okay, Imam, do invite some of your friend to tune in next time if you can provide some solution. Thank you for so much for being here. Thank you, Dr. Taufiq. Thank you, Nazrul, for all this chipping in some ideas. All right, hopefully that this particular video can go through beyond this platform. I'd like to wish you guys Ramadan Kareem, inshallah, that this particular Ramadan will be better than last year. Hopefully that Allah will bless us all with all this initiative, inshallah. Okay,
Inshallah.
thank you so much, guys.
Inshallah.
Okay,
Okay.
see you
Thank
guys
you, all
again.
of you.
Jazakallah
Allah
khair.
Hafiz.